Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jacqueline and today I've got for you my halloumi, mushroom and guacamole burger. So let's get to it. So here we go guys, I'm just going to chop up our halloumi into centimetre thick pieces and then we're going to marinate. Who here loves halloumi? Me! So we're going in with our Cajun spice and then we're going to drop in some garlic granule. Use fresh garlic if you prefer, but I just find this gives it a better coating. Mixy mixy. You want to add a generous crack of black pepper. It's now time to add our halloumi to our marinade. Now you want to make sure every single piece is nicely coated so you know it's all flavoursome. So now you want to set this aside and let the flavours marinate. It's time for the wedges. So what we need to do is set our oven to 180 degrees, gas mark 5, so it's nice and hot for when we need our wedges to cook. To achieve a wedge shape, all you need to do is cut the potato on a slant. Now to make our potato wedges taste banging, all we need is some garlic, we need a bit of salt and pepper, Cajun spice and paprika. Mix it all up and bang it in the oven. You want to cook these for around 40 to 45 minutes until golden. You need to prepare your tray with a bit of olive oil so that the wedges don't stick when taking them out. It's now time to coat our wedges. So we want to do this and pop it onto a tray ready to bake for 40 to 45 minutes. Guacamole time, baby. So we've got our fresh ingredients, our tomatoes, spring onions, coriander, lime juice and of course our avocados. If you have any guacamole left over, you probably won't, but if you do, you can store it in the fridge and use it for breakfast with some poached eggs, or you can use it for your chips and dip on a Saturday evening. It's very important to use ripe avocado when making guacamole, otherwise you will have difficulty when it comes to mashing. This recipe is a chunky guacamole recipe, but if you want it to be smooth, just do exactly what I'm doing on screen, but bang it in the mixer. You didn't think I was gonna do a recipe without adding my famed ingredient, did you? Now you could use a masher, but I'm using a fork just because I don't have a masher. Now for our guacamole to taste good, you do need to add quite a bit of seasoning, but do it to your taste, just test as you're going along. And go our chopped ingredients. Now to bring it all together, the lovely lime. And we want a bit of a kick, so I'm adding some chilli. You can add some red chilli flakes, or if you don't like chilli, just don't add any in. We have our portobello mushrooms. We're just going to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes and then set them aside. Time for our corn on the cob. So what we're going to do is add a bit of butter and Cajun seasoning and let this cook in the oven along with our potato wedges. So we're just making a nice little foil parcel. Now we're going to make some garnish for our burger. So we're just going to make some nice onion rings. Cook up our halloumi for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, making sure that it's nice and golden and it's ready to serve. Now it's time to assemble our burger. I like to put the guacamole first, add the red onion, hit it with the mushroom and top it off with our lovely halloumi. Now this recipe can easily be made gluten free. All you need to do is swap out the brioche bun. And for you meat lovers out there, you can easily replace the halloumi with some grilled chicken. I have got a good peri-peri recipe up my sleeve. Any other recipes you'd like me to demo, then just drop me a line down below. Ooh, look at that crispy halloumi. Now that the burger's assembled, all that you need to do is put on our potato wedges and our corn on the cob. So guys, there you have it. That was my halloumi mushroom and guacamole burger. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.